You got Thanksgiving. You got Halloween coming up. Snack time binge, I call it. What but what can people do to moderate and also try to eat healthy and also we had yesterday we had chef master chef master Kristen Han on our broadcast network yesterday on a radio show, and we had her on, and she said, keep a fire extinguisher handy when you're cooking turkey. But what's the proper temperature if you want to cook a turkey? Actually cook it in the oven. I know it takes about average. It depends on the size of the turkey. It takes between 4.5 to 5 hours. Sometimes even 6.5 hours. It depends on your stove. Also depends on your the size of the turkey too. So that's all variable. But what is the proper temperature to actually cook a turkey? What can people do to actually make sure that they're besides having a fire extinguisher handy? What are things people can do to actually not have a grease fire? Because a grease fire, the kitchen fires happen a lot. You hear that on the news all the time.
Right.
And this is a problem. And I'm not saying. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, you're absolutely right. I cook my turkey. I like to cook it slow because I don't want a dry turkey first and foremost.
Right.
Turkey, you can dry a turkey faster than you can burn chicken.
Yep.
So I always put mine about to 350, the highest, in about 4.5 hours. When I go buy a turkey, even though I may have 10 to 15 kids, I don't go and buy the biggest turkey.
Mm-hmm.
I buy a moderate sized turkey, and if I need two, I will go ahead and buy two because just because it's a bigger size turkey doesn't mean it's going to be the most, the best, meat.
Right.
Sometimes when we get a big turkey, sometimes it's not as tender as a smaller turkey.
Right.
It's quicker to dry like because you have to cook it longer. So I just suggest cooking at about 350. You might want to bring it down a little bit more if you have more time. You can expand between the 5 and 5.5 hour mark and just watch it.
Right.
You can, what you said, you can keep that in and keep the temperature, but just keep a watch on it. And I use the old fashioned technique sometimes. Sometimes I may cut underneath just to make sure, see if I see a little grease coming through, make sure that it's still moist.
Right. Good. I like that. I really like having. I like having people such as yourself. We had Maria on to Maria Tolpas. From season 7, and we got you from season 12. So it's this is what we do on this network. We actually educate, inform, and alert people. So what we do here. We don't put our guests down. No, we're not here to do that. We don't talk. We talk about human interest stories, and this is a human interest story that we're doing right now because we're informing, we're educating the people, and we're telling them the things that you need to do, and and give them tips on things that people should do. And go ahead, Kashia, go ahead.
Absolutely. I'm a home cook. A lot of these chefs that you see on television, they've been to culinary school, and that's been one of my things since I was consistent on Hell's Kitchen. My mom taught me everything that I know, and I don't have the experience that they have. So I have more home techniques that I use and old-fashioned techniques that I use to help me stay on the same talent as the people that have already went to culinary school.
Right.
I feel like a lot of the viewers and the listeners, they can relate to me because I don't use a lot of big culinary terms. I just speak straight from the heart, and I find the simple ways to make our food delicious.
God bless you. Thank you so much.